All right, boys, we're back here at the start of round one, and we got a couple injuries going into it. Weaker, we at least get back after game one, but no Jonathan Huberdeau for the whole postseason. After we had an incredible year, over 100 points, one of the top teams in the NHL, but we still got a tough round one matchup in the real-life reigning Cup champions, but in this universe, 2 years ago now. But this team is still good. 89 Chandler Stevenson, 93 Jack Eichel, 89 Mark Stone. Deadly line one. Line two, you got Yanni Gourde, William Karlsson, Ivan Barbashev down to an 81. Grigory Denisenko, Mike Amadeo at an 85, Nick Roy at an 82. Then you got Kolesar, Cotter, and Howden down on the fourth line. Defensively rocking Shea Theodore, Alex Pietrangelo, Braden McNabb. Pretty solid top three. Corey Zach is not a bad four. This team is loaded. If a team's going to upset in round one, it'd be them. They got Robin Lehner in that. But, we're still a good team, man. But it just hurts to have no Huberdeau. But we are a much more well-rounded team. Looking at us one last time before we start. We trade for Pacioretty, but still, our line won. Pacioretty's not as good as their top line left winger. Their second line, we got Coronado. Coronado played well, but, third and fourth line, I'd still give to us. But their top six, you could say, is better. D-core, we have no Mackenzie Weegar this game one, so then we'll get Bajork back on the third pair. But till then, their D-core looks better. But when we have our guy, Mackenzie Weegar, back, it's going to be a bit more even. But, they still got the number one in Shea Theodore. And then in that, we'll see how Dustin Wolf does. We're going to give it to the kid. I know I was saying we're going to go with Markstrom, but by the end of the year, Dustin Wolf became the guy. So let's start round one, game one in Calgary, our first playoff series in charge of the Flames. Let's see how we do. Not even 20 regulation losses. Very misleading because we had 15 overtime losses, but still. First period, and it's tied 1-1. JVR gets the first goal of the series on the power play, but then Jack Eichel ties it up. Second period, we get another Adam Henrique with 2 minutes left. That third line coming through. Third period, Jack Eichel gets one right away down low on Dustin Wolf. Come on, we're being outshot. Power play for Vegas. They get a goal right as the power play ends. Come on, boys. We need one more. Man, we're getting heavily outshot. Power play. Come on, someone get it. Oh, no one gets in. We're going to drop game one just like that. Okay. We did pretty solid on the special teams, actually, but man, that sucks. As soon as the power play's over, we let up another goal just like that, and then Jack Eichel letting him get one early, but not a single goal in all of the third period. Unacceptable. We need at least three goals in a game. At least now, with Mackenzie Weegar back, he's been an incredible offensive defenseman for us. I know he's a two-way, but getting how many points did he have? 75 assists? Oh, he ended up really slowing down. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking, but he was on pace for it at one point. He was on pace for it. So let's throw in Bajork back on the third pair. Also, I noticed Zaitsev on a 3-year deal. We're going to move him in the offseason. I thought it was just a 1-year deal. That's my bad. We'll just quickly move him with a trade finder. But for now, he's a good sub. First period of game two. Come on, boys. 2-0. Okay. Second period, 3-0 Denisenko. Damn, man. This, on paper they were better, but we did have the much better record. But man, 4-0 Denisenko again. Is that a Hattie? Okay, good. Not a Hattie yet. Power play goes nowhere. The shots are at least more even this game, but the goals definitely aren't. Okay. We're going to do some line changes for game three. We can't run it back with the same squad. We've been outplayed in the last 4 periods. We need to go back to the second period of game one for a period we outplayed them in. So we need to try something. And I think that something is, let me see, who's not been doing good? -1s. The second line, what's the second line looking like? -3s and 4s. Okay, Coronado needs to stop playing. We're done with Coronado. We're going to play... Okay, let's move Pelletier up here. Let's move Corey Perry's going to stay. Let's move Ruzicka. Yeah, let's move Ruzicka up as well. Coronado, we're just going to stuff on the fourth line with Henrique and Nieto. Defensively, Uyghur in his first game back was a -1. Everyone's a -1. Bajork's a -3. We're going to try moving Ekman Larson up, switching him with Roy. And then we're going to just have to play Rasmus Andersson. Like, we're not breaking up that top two. I feel like, no, we're just going to leave this top line. They need to start producing. Tarasenko, Lindholm, Patch. Let's move JVR up. Yeah. So we're going to go JVR, Lindholm, Tarasenko. We're going to go Pelletier, Kadri, Pacioretty. Then we're going to go Corey Perry, Backlund, Ruzicka, Nieto, Henry, Coronado. Just really trying to toughen it up now. And just saying fuck you to Coronado. He has been bad. He has been terrible. So he needs to go. Game 3 in Vegas. They say it's not over till you lose at home. Well, we've lost twice at home. So game 1 in Vegas, first period, 2-2. JVR opens it. Then they get to Hagen. They get a shorty. Are you fucking kidding me? They get a shorty. And then Kadri gets a power play goal. Second period, 4-2. Denisenko and Barbashev. Come on. Third period, 5-2. Jesus Christ. Okay. Power play still going. JVR gets 1, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, we at least finally hit 3 goals, but we allow 5. That's just terrible. That really is just terrible. 5-4. JVR gets a hattie. JVR gets a fucking hattie and we lose. Incredible. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that. Can we at least get 1 win? And with that, Matt Roy is hurt back April 29th. Replace the player. Oh, man. I don't even know what we can do now. Rasmus Andersson's fully healed. I mean, we'll switch the goalie. We're going to go with Markstrom. I mean, maybe Markstrom will somehow steal us this series. Just, I don't know. We got to make a change there, too, I guess. Wolf didn't play bad the first 2 games, but that third game, we got to switch it up. Let's go Markstrom. And then defensively, let's try to break these guys up. So let's send down, which one would be more to... Yeah, let's send Anderson down. Let's move Pesci up to the first pairing. Let's try that, because that game, Jesus Christ. Okay, game 4 in Vegas. Can we at least make it respectable? Or are we just going to get swept by Vegas? First period, 0-0. Shots are even. Second period, 2-0. Elias Lindholm and Tarasenko. The first line continues to tear it up as Chandler Stevenson gets 1 past Markstrom. Markstrom has to shut the door. And Matt Coronado on the fourth line scores. Then Max Pacioretty on the second line. Power play goes nowhere. PK, we stuff them. 4-2, Yanni Gord gets 1. 5-2, the captain, Michael Backlund strikes. Okay, well, it's probably too little too late, but it is nice to see this offense get a little more oomph to their game, But, man, that's crazy. JVR is actually going off. I'm glad we extended him for another year. Matt Coronado gets a goal. Do we move him up a line because of it? Do we move Matt Coronado up a line? I'm guessing we'd probably go Corey Perry, move him down, is who I'd be thinking. How's the second line been? Second line's Kadri's been bad, but not much. Yeah, let's move Corey Perry and Coronado. Let's switch them. Let's give Coronado a promotion for Game 5. Just let the young guy skate, Game 5 in Calgary. Can we extend the series at least back to Vegas so we don't lose on home ice? Come on, guys. Don't lose it all on home ice. First period, 1-0. Max Pacioretty gets it past Robin Lehner. Second period, it's still 1-0. We are getting outshot. We start the period on the PK. We kill it off. We go on the PK again. We kill it off again. We're getting heavily outshot, 32-19. Jacob Markstrom is holding strong, though. The $6 million man, 6-5 5, 4, 3, power play, goes nowhere, doesn't matter. Jacob Markstrom steals one, and we're kind of back in it. It's a 3-2 series back in Vegas because Jacob Markstrom steals one for us. And now all of a sudden things have gotten interesting. No one has lost yet. Oh, Toronto knocks out Boston in 5. That is all that has happened. Game 6 in Vegas. We're not changing a thing. Now, we've won the last 2. First period. Force a game 7, boys. That's all you got to worry about. Force a game 7. First period. 2-0 Vegas. Okay. Come on, guys. We can still bounce back. They got one with 5 seconds left. Come on, Markstrom. Second period, 4-1. Jesus, the shots. It was bad in the first. It's even worse in the second. Calgary gets 1. We're down by 3. We need to get going. Mackenzie Weegar score, and then Haig. Yeah, that's going to be the game. We're going to lose in 6. Not a terrible first playoff series. We had no Huberdeau. You lose in 6. Does Huberdeau change anything? Maybe we win that first game, and then there's a game 7, and anything happens in a game 7. So honestly, not a terrible showing. I like the dog. We showed a lot of dog fight in us the way we finished this series, going on the road or going back home in game 6, not getting eliminated. Or no, we went home. Yeah, we went home game 5. Didn't get eliminated. We won 1-0. Jacob Markstrom has an incredible game. Our offense turns it up. We win game 4 to not get swept. Our offense showed up. This one is on Dustin Wolf. This one is on no Huberdeau. Series is probably a lot different with Huberdeau. I think the series really is a lot different with Huberdeau. That's a major component that we lost. So I honestly do like our odds going into next year and being a good team again, and we had no Matt Roy that final game. So a lot of bright spots. Let's actually stop simming real quick. Vancouver, Chicago, Anaheim's up 2-0 on Vegas, New York's up 2-0, and Florida's up 2-0. I want to take a look at all of our playoff stats individually real quick to see how the numbers broke down. So yeah, JVR went off. Even though he was a -2, he went off this playoff series. No complaints. Could have showed up in game 7, but still no complaints. He was a great performer for us. Nazem Kadri, he got better as the series went on. He got off to a real slow start. Patches did his thing. Tarasenko being a -3, concerning, but he did get some points, which he scored a little more when he shot 5%. Coronado, he had a terrible start. Couldn't play top 6, but threw him on the 3rd line and 4th line, and he got his thing going. Backlund, he struggled. Pelletier actually did really good. Jacob Pelletier is a great player. Want to keep him around. Defensively, Rasmus Andersson sucked. He sucked, which makes me wonder, do we look to move him, or was this just a one-off? That's the concerning thing, because we could realistically probably move him for a pretty penny at such a cheap deal, but at the same time, it is such a cheap deal. And then Markstrom, night and day. We should have went with Markstrom from the jump. I fucked up with that decision. I should have just stuck with what I said earlier in the year. But Markstrom had a slow end to the year, and it just felt like Dustin Wolf had taken over. We should have just went with the veteran from the big jump. Let's see who wins the cup, see the awards, get ready for the NHL draft, because this year 3, man, big things coming. Big things coming in year 3, I hope. I want to push for a cup next year. I think we really have a chance to push for a cup next year, especially depending on how overalls jump. That's another thing we're going to see. And the Anaheim Ducks win the Stanley Cup in year number 2. So guys, according to NHL and my rosters, Anaheim's winning the cup next year after Dallas wins it this year. That'd be a crazy jump for Anaheim. The President's Trophy went to Tampa, Clarence Campbell, Anaheim, and they played New York. So New York loses back-to-back cups. That is brutal. Art Ross Kucherov, Hart Memorial Kuch. The Norris went to Seth Jones. Okay. Kucherov got the Lady Byng. Korchinski got the Calder. Patty Kane on Anaheim got the Conn Smythe. Okay. Dostal got the Vezina. So there you go. Ottinger, they had the best goalie in the league. Bill Masterson went to Yossi. We had the head coach of the year. Let's go. Let's go, Wood. Ryan O'Reilly, Selke, Kucherov gets the Lindsay and the Maurice Richard. Okay, I'm pretty sure we checked out all the actual league leaders last time. Just in case we'll do it real quick just to see entire league. So goals for, who was their top goal getter? Kuch at 72, Matthews, Ovi, DeBrincat, Zibanejad, Stamkos. Point leader Kucherov, 132 points. That is incredible. See some other guys. Connor Bedard had his first 100-point season. And man, let's take a quick look at Anaheim, the new champs. Like, let's see what they were rocking, because we can't anymore, damn. Because they did take out Vegas, which is good accomplishment for them. I mean, we could have if we had Huberdeau, I think. I genuinely do think that. So, goalie jumps. Wolf is an 82. Markstrom's an 82. Anderson and Weegar both jumped to an 89. Okay, so maybe that talk of Anderson being moved, gone now. Could be gone. Did his roll go up? No. Did Weegar's? No. Pesci stayed. Roy stayed. Ekman Larson stayed. Bajork stayed. Zaitsev stayed. Anyone in the AHL? Gross. We're just going to extend Gross to 2 years right now. Yeah, why not? On main roster, Ekman Larson, how much money does he want? Okay, he actually doesn't want a lot of money. He doesn't want a lot of money, and he actually had a pretty good play here, but he doesn't fit on the third pairing, and he'd be a third pairing guy. Max Pacioretty, he does want an extension, but I doubt it's going to be in our range. I don't know. Huberdeau stayed the same. Right wingers. Tarasenko went down to a 90. Okay, that's scary. Coronado went up to an 83. Corey Perry, I think, stayed the same at an 83. Pelletier went up to an 83. JVR, yeah, I knew he'd go up. JVR's up to an 85 now, and we got him at 2.850. 85 at 2.8. Nieto stayed the same. Centers, Elias Lindholm went up to a 90. There you go. Kadri went down to an 85. Okay. And then Backlund stayed, I think he stayed the same. I believe he was already an 83. Henrique stayed the same, and I think, did Ruzicka go down? Or he might have just stayed the same. Forwards are, well, we already just looked at forwards. So yeah, that's everyone. So Lindholm up, Tarasenko down. We're a very mid team. We have 485s. Like, we're still looking for a true line one. Like, JVR on the second line would be perfect. An upgrade from Pacioretty is what we're really looking for. Coronado, like, he's not bad, but we still need he'd be perfect for us as a third liner. A third line sniper, I'd honestly love. We still need that first line guy, though. Look at the lottery. Philly wins the lottery. San Jose, Minnesota, Ottawa, Nashville, Detroit, Montreal, New York, LA, Montreal again from Carolina. Then Detroit has Jersey's pick at 11. Winnipeg, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Seattle, and Colorado. We have Florida's pick this year. Do not forget that. Okay, let's finish. Let's take a look at our projected picks right now. Just real quick. Okay, let's look at the retired players first. It kept simming when I hit cancel sim. Voracek, Simmons, a couple of Flyers legends, Goligoski, Jack Johnson, Patty Maroon, Jake Muzzin, Tyler Lewis, Riley Nash, Leo Komarov, Ryan Reeves retires. Doesn't he still have another year? He has a couple. He's like, nah, I can't do this. Kyle Clifford, Chad Rudwell, goalies, Carey Price, Halak, Ranta, and Enroth. Whole bunch of oldies. Whole bunch of players are now scouts. Okay, go to view draft class, even though I'm not really going to do interviews. I just want to know what pick I have. Estrada 1 and 2, we know nothing about them, but he looks special. Estrada looks special. Doughty, a lot of playmakers. Spence, a sniper at 13. Ooh, he actually put up some good numbers. 2 years, Joe Thornton. Nice little power forward in Buzak right there. There's a goalie. He's probably really good then. 2 years away. Yeah, Gabriel Diagi's going to be good. Let's see if there's any sort of prospect. We see a bust at 26. Any major prospects? There's another goalie really late in the draft. Anyone major where we're like, hey, we got to make sure we keep an eye on him to pick him up? Anyone low elite two-way defenseman at 112? I do like that. I'll take that. A medium top 6 grinder. Cam Huskins, gotta get him. We gotta get Huskins. Huskins would be perfect for this squad. Medium top 4s, there's a couple at 35s. An offensive defenseman and Fisher. Okay, so we're probably going to try and low-key trade down, get Fisher, try and get a first-line winger. We'll see. So, guys, disappointing postseason. But, hey, we still got a big draft, a lot of building blocks, a lot of things to like still. We'll see you in the next one.